Hey, true believers, Englentine here, and this is a really small video. I can't imagine it's going to take too long, but it's about Gail Simone and her Twitter account. Now, I understand she's one of those that goes nuts on Twitter sometimes, and she even got a Gabby Award nomination for Worst Fan Interaction for it. But, as they say, a stopped watch is correct at least 2 times a day, and so is she in this rant. Her rant that I'm going to show you in just a little bit is about modern day comic books and how they're being created. And if you've ever seen, well, a couple of my reviews go, they don't tell you why. They don't tell you how. You know, there's certain questions that need to be answered in an issue, especially a first issue. Who, what, where, when, and how. Why also needs to be answered. And that's not happening because people are writing for trade paperbacks where if you don't find out in the first issue, you're going to find out in the second, right? Right? That's the way it works, right? Except for that's not how all comic books are released. And she goes into this, and personally, I think she's right. And of course, it comes from Twitter. Okay, for various deliberate reasons, I have not read nearly as many comics in 2017 as I normally do. And this week, I started reading a ton of comics, and I have stuff to say. Now, if you are an aspiring comics creator, I hope you will listen. Ignore the advice if you like, but at least consider it first. Sorry, I don't have as much bass in my voice as she does. First, for the love of God, remember that the reader does not know what is inside your head. That is your only job to convey your message. Pro or newbie, shame on you if you don't name your characters on the panel if we are supposed to recognize them later. Glory and hallelujah that somebody else said this. I have read many books where it goes pages and pages without actually naming the characters I'm supposed to care about. This is just aggressively bad storytelling unless there is some specific reason. If you're writing The Man with No Name, fine, but that's mostly not the case. Second, learn what an establishing shot is and what it accomplishes. Over and over, I was not told where the characters are. I've read the same comics this woman has. It has to be. Because it's like, okay, Joe somebody is somewhere. What are they doing now? An establishing shot establishes not just location, but tone. One lonesome farm in a snowy emptiness can convey pages of dialogue and exposition, and better too. Third, when did we forget that it's important to know what a character wants? I don't need a character's D&D stats. I need to know what they need and what drives them. Over and over, I am seeing stories where a threat arises, attacks the hero fights back, bang, continue next issue. That was the demon. That was the demon, motherfuckers. I read that book. That was also Dead Man. That was, oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of, and Marvel does that too, but independents are really bad about this shit. Actually, a lot of dark books, Spirits of Vengeance, or what should be dark books, did this. Just way too many just saying, okay, well, let's put the action out there and we'll tell them why they're doing it in the next issue, if at all. If I read your story and don't know what the character's motive is, that's on the writer. Additionally, learn what a reveal is. In almost any story worth a damn, someone's keeping a secret, regardless of genre. Secrets are storytelling nitro. Now, I agree completely about the motivation. That's the why. I keep saying, if we don't understand why they're doing it, how can we go along on the same journey as them? How can we even care about it? Finally, I'm still reading comics where the characters all have similar speech patterns, a sort of affected one-liner spouting verbal malaise. It's bad enough if 2 characters are indistinguishable in their speech. It's bad if all of them are. Start over. You have hit a tree in the road. That's it. Just some things to consider. A lot of potentially very interesting comics out there are missing a little lesson in the basics. Just think it over. I guarantee you will be happier with the result. And so will we. This has happened. So this is actually a Marvel Comics problem. The speech patterns. They want their own message. The writers want their own message out there so much. Every character has the same opinions. Every character has the same speech. And because of this, There's no diverse characters. Oh, yeah, Marvel pushes, we got diversity. No. Every book is filled with the writer wearing a superhero's skin. Same speech, same personality. Just dull. But that's just my opinion. Well, mine and Gail Simone's opinion. What is yours? Do you agree with what she says or what I said about what she says? Do you disagree? If so, tell me why you disagree. I'm also waiting for first and second morons, so I would love to see what they have to say. But if you disagree or agree, let me know in the comments below. You know, tell me why, like I said, why you disagree. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, of course, because that gets word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. Also, hit that notification bell. And if you are a subscriber but seem to be missing the notifications, YouTube might have turned the notifications off on you. So hit the bell again so you don't miss anything. Now, this is the way we make our living, so if you don't mind helping us out, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Links in the description below. We'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.